Good morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Today's Thursday, and we are having our rainy season, which is, to me, this seems to be the most natural of patterns that I've seen in a while. Because normally, the rain starts in April, May, April, May showers, and then around June, it's usually summer, sunny, more sunny, and July, the same thing. So it appears to be it's not natural in the source of that there's nothing natural per se, but familiar. How about that? These are the familiar times of the year that I remember as a young girl, and how we will always talk about April and May showers, and then June and July usually is was the fun time because we would get out of school and our parents would take us to another city for the summer and blah 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 blah. So these patterns of temperatures and rain are reminding me of that, and this is the whole purpose of my speaking right now. We're coming up on Memorial Day, okay, and for me, I decided years ago to remember what I need to remember, okay, and thus allow everything else to stay as memories. I remember, of course, during the course of this year, I was attempting to remember some things because I wanted to make sure everything was resolved. There was no loose ends with my past, meaning if I needed to say something, I needed to say it. If I need to do something, I need to do it. In other words, I wanted my past to be resolved. Okay, I wanted any disagreements, any misunderstandings, to the best of my ability to be resolved. Okay, there were some things that happened to me. I put out some clues that what happened to me some time ago, in hopes of you know finding out if anybody else may have been a victim of certain things or may have been involved in certain things. Because I also said in a lot of videos, if you know something, you need to say something. Okay, if you know something that could have hurt, that could cause massive chaos and destruction, you need to say something. If you were involved in something that may have caused harm or injury or death to someone, you need to say something. Otherwise, you're complicit, and you'll just have to reap what you've sown. And there's nothing positive or negative about that. That is just a course of life. That comes with cause and effect. So if you always see it as cause and effect and not so much good or bad, it's cause and effect. And and it's a boomerang, and you're gonna reap what you've sown. So there's nothing difficult about that concept, but you can make it difficult, and that's what we do. We like to make things difficult with our language and with our words. And a lot of people do that just so they can confuse the hell out of people, or bestow themselves as some intellectual goddess or intellectual god, and that we are so much better than everybody else. And that's what a lot of people do with their words. There's very, very limited amount of people that have actions behind their words. They're just constantly talking for decades and decades and decades, and resolve nothing, find resolutions to nothing. Okay, and when asked, what's the resolutions? What's your resolutions? What's your suggestions? Most people have no clue, and they just spin and spin in circles and just put out a lot of intellectual bullshit. And I think in time, a lot of people are going to realize that. And that's what's happening with the dawning of the age of Aquarius. It's going to be more about information, and it's going to be more about, if you don't think for yourself, you can get yourself eliminated. And what does that mean? Eliminated as far as being disregarded, okay, more lonelier than you ever been. It's not saying that you're going to be taken off the earth. No, it means you're going to be disregarded, ignored, and nobody's going to pay you attention any more than you are now. Okay, a lot of people are having issues with loneliness, even in the midst of millions of people around them, thousands of people around them, 10 people around them, 2 people around them. Some people are still feeling lonely. Well, that's an inside job. Okay, and when the dawning of the age of Aquarius, whatever that event means, or not, if you're feeling lonely now, In other words, if you think you're lonely now, okay. So it's going to be an event of loneliness within. It's going to be an innermost problem. How about that? Okay, where you're not going to be, you're going to be isolated, whether you're in a room with 100 people, you're going to feel disregarded, whether you are in a room with 100 people. The loneliness, the isolation, it's going to be more extreme and more impactful to the individual. Okay, no longer, no one's going to be paying you any more attention. How about that? And that's what's bothering people as well. No one pays them attention. No one sees them. No one hears them. No one feels them. Okay, they're virtually invisible. Okay, nobody wants to go out with them. Nobody wants to date them. Okay, they're sexually frustrated. Okay, and they are riddled with self-hatred. Okay, that's what's the dawning of the age of Aquarius is going to bring, in my opinion. In my theories and opinion. In other words, if you think you're lonely now, wait until then. Okay, you're going to feel as if you're on an island by yourself, even though you have hundreds of people around you. There's all going to be a mental and a thought-based reality. Okay, so that's why I said people are going to be moving around. Trust me, shifting around here, shifting around there, moving here, moving there, la 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 la. Okay, and it is going to be insignificant to a lot of people because we're all busy, we're all overwhelmed, but all of a sudden stuff start lining up. Okay, everything start lining up, and some people are going to take that path. People are going to take that path. Some people are going to take that path. There's going to be a lot of that going on. But a lot of it is because of the overpopulation of everything and the busyness of everything. It's going to be, nobody's going to know the significance of it until, whoa, one day you wake up and you think, whoa, where am I? Why am I here? Who am I? What am I? It's going to be an internal battle. Okay, unlike anything we've ever experienced before, because we've never, ever had these type of experiences before. That's why you need experiences. And you can't have these intellectual talking heads that have no idea about experiences always ruining it for everybody else. Okay, it's about interpersonal relationships. It's about universal love. It's about accepting people where they are. You have to go to people where they are and attempt to communicate with them where they are. And stop trying to put people below you as if you're so much better than they are. We're all in this together. Okay, we all matter. Okay, but if you want to help people, you need to help people where they are and help them understand certain languages that they're speaking. Help them understanding words that they're speaking. Help them, more importantly, clear up their contradictions. Okay, because if you're living in pure hell, you put yourself there. So let someone help you get out of it. And it starts with your thoughts. And before you know it, and that's when I'm coming back to memories, I choose not to stay in the past of memories, good or bad or otherwise. I do not go around remembering or intentionally remembering certain dates of when people were born or when people died. I do not focus on that at all. Okay, and that's my choice. I don't celebrate someone's death. I do not celebrate someone's death if they've passed away. That's my choice. Okay, I'd rather leave their memories there in the past, and I want to go forward. Okay, so that's what I was meant when I said planets or realities, which is all unconscious anyway. Where some people are going to be living in total destruction and chaos, as they were back in the Moses time, where everything's a struggle. It's a reality, but you don't want to, but it's unconscious. So what it's called is irrelevant. Some people are going to be in the now, right here where we are now. We're all in the now right now. But some people are rolling back because they stay in the past. They're rolling themselves back to the past. And some are going too far in the future. Okay. At some point, it's going to be, it's going to be a revelation for all of us. And it's a reality. It's a way we think. But I like to say things in visual form. So that's why I say Planet 1, Planet 2, Planet 3. I don't want to give it a name because everybody, if you do, these intellectuals will go insane. They'll find a book and they'll bring it out and say, no, dimensions means this. No, planets mean that. And they'll intellectualize the hell out of it. Love means this. This is what love means. And they have no idea what love means. Okay, love is loving. Okay, loving is a behavior and an action. It's not words. But when you're trying to help people, trying to teach people, trying to assist people, you have to talk in languages that everyone can understand you. So sometimes you have to use visuals, sometimes you have to use auditory, and sometimes you need to use feelings and emotions and how you teach people, how you help people, how you reach people. But people without experience will not know that. All they think is they can intellectualize the hell out of stuff and talk. And like I said, some people, there's a lot of people who are waking up and coming out of the trance of all of that stuff. And they're going to realize they've been following idiots. Nothing personal, but the idiots that they thought were leading them to here and leading them to there. And all they were on is a constant spin, and moving nowhere. So many people are going to wake up to that. And yes, you need to do that individually. Okay. And yes, you don't need to tell everybody what you're doing. You need to do it and get the results. Okay. I talk a lot because I'm helping. Okay. And I have proof that what I do gives me results. Okay. And I can prove it. But do I need to? Not necessarily. But a lot of people like to see proof. And that's fine. I have proof. So, memories. Memories belong in the past. There's no need for me to be remembering anything. Okay, there's no need for me to be celebrating the memories of someone's death or to celebrate the memories of someone who has died. Their birthdays or anything about that. Their memories, their being will always be within me. There's no way I can ever forget the people that I've lost or the people that I love and the memories I've had. I don't need to keep rekindling them. My past is complete. So be it, and it is so. My past is complete. I am focusing on the now and creating possibilities, visualization, alignment to have more certainty for my future. Okay? That's what I do. So we all need to get to a individual point in our lives where we determine the path we take. We don't need to follow people. Okay? That's where we've been led over the cliff, literally for some. You're going over the cliff. Okay? And more so in material fashion. Some of you are going to lose everything materialistically. Okay, and then what? Okay, so I am thankful. Okay, I am grateful, and I am honored to have the courage, to suspend my ego. Okay, suspend the fact that people might think I'm crazy. Okay, suspend the fact of this and suspend the fact of that, and to come to you as genuinely as I can, with the best intentions that I can. That yes, I do love people. I walk the talk. I have the results. And I hope to help others to do the same. So I'm looking forward to my visualization, my alignment, okay, my destiny, my destination. That keeps me jumping out of bed sometimes in the morning. Can't wait to get up and start my day and continue to walk towards a certain path. Okay, that may not be for everybody, and that's quite all right with me. Okay, but there's no evil intentions on my behalf. And I think people who have listened to me understand that I am genuine. Okay, I walk the talk. Okay, I come through. I support. Okay, and like I said, most importantly, I love. Okay, so I want to send peace and love all over the planet, all over the universe, over the stars, over the moon, over the mountains. I love you. And even though I may not know you, I do send love. Okay? I'll be back. Trust me on that.